Okay, first of all, I'm sick. I've been sick the last few days. So if I'm snuffly or sniffling, I apologize for that. But we'll get through this. So I wanted to share something with you guys today that's very powerful about growing an online business and business in general as an entrepreneur. If you guys don't know me, my name is Nathan Lucas. I'm an online marketer and I've been able to build a multiple six-figure business online. And tomorrow morning, I fly out to Florida. I'm going to speak at a mastermind event. And so what I've been doing today that I want to share with you guys just a little bit of is I've been putting together a presentation, okay? And it's called the Formula for Success, right? And you can see right there, that's what I've been working on. But I wanted to share just a quick tidbit, a little bit about a mindset, a secret mindset for success that some of the elite marketers and entrepreneurs implement into their business to get results. And I was able to do this in my own business. And when I did this, my income and my results started to skyrocket. So here's what I want to share with you guys. And I have a couple things here, so bear with me, stick with me, trust me, you're gonna get value out of this. So the first thing is, I want you guys to look at this. Secret success mindset. And I want you to pay attention just for a second because this is very powerful. The first thing is mental rehearsal, okay? Mental rehearsal. What do I mean by mental rehearsal? I mean by thinking about what it is that you want, what's the result that you want, and how you're going to get there. What actions are you gonna have to take, okay? And I want you to think about mentally rehearsing this. And I have a very cool story I wanna share with you guys on this that's scientific about this. And I want you to actually think about winning, whatever that may be, to actually win, all right? Now, here's what happens. When you actually start to rehearse in your mind, all right, the act of moving towards a goal, but not just moving towards it, but achieving that goal, here's what happens, okay? This will then create the feeling of achievement, all right? It creates the feeling of achievement. Now, here's the cool part. What happens to people who have a sense of achievement? They feel like they've achieved something great in their life. They have confidence, right? And so here's what's crazy. What do confident people usually do? They take more action towards their goals. Why? Because they've already achieved something. And so this is a secret success mindset that people are implementing. I'm proof that this works. And it's scientific. As a matter of fact, I want to share a story with you guys backing this up for science, right? So there was a group of German and Italian researchers who did a study on some pianists, okay, playing the piano. And what they did, and I think there was a couple of groups of them, there were 16 pianists. And they had them learn some songs, right? A couple of different songs, learn the material. And they had one group just mentally rehearse the song. And both groups rehearsed it for 40 minutes. One group rehearsed the song for 40 minutes just mentally. They weren't physically practicing. Another group was physically practicing for 40 minutes, all right? Now here's the results, here's the crazy part. The group of pianists who just mentally rehearsed the song were then able to physically play the song, okay, 83% of the way through by memory alone. Now the other group who actually physically practiced the song for 40 minutes was able to go through 90% of the way through the song by memory alone. Now I want you to think about that. That is only a difference of 7%. Now here's how we can leverage this to become more successful in anything that we want to. Because depending on what you're trying to achieve in your life or in business or your goals that you're setting, I totally get it, right? Sometimes you're not physically able to rehearse what you want to achieve in your life, okay? For instance, if you were a football player and you didn't have access to a football field, right? I mean, I don't always have access to a football field. Maybe if I went down to a local high school or something, but that's just one example, right? There's many things where we may not have physical access to rehearse what we want to create in our life. But this is where people get it wrong. They say, well, if I can't physically practice it, if I can't physically rehearse it, there's nothing I can do. That's wrong. Think about the story that I just told you about the pianist. think about what goes into mental rehearsal. You see, our brain doesn't understand the difference between mental rehearsal and physical rehearsal. It's almost identical, all right? The brain lights up the same way. So how powerful do you think it is that if you start rehearsing, mentally rehearsing the acts that you know are going to drive you towards your goal? And not only that, if you started to mentally rehearse achieving those goals, how powerful do you think that's going to be for you in your life and in your business when it comes time to actually approach it in a day-to-day basis? You're going to have a lot more confidence. You're probably going to take a lot more action because of that, and you're going to get a lot more results. All right, you guys, this is exactly what I've done in my own life and in my own business. So a couple of things. First of all, if you got anything out of this, I would love for you guys to hit the thumbs up. It lets me know that you appreciate this video. The second thing, I'd love to hear from you guys and your thoughts on this. Go down below and drop a comment what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you guys. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.